Hi all, Rich the First Time DM back. This is my second day of the Wobblerocket challenge. I'm walking my neighborhood. It's 24 degrees out, but it feels like 7. And it's very windy out here today. We got 30-mile-an-hour gusts. But I'm bundled up, got my D&D hat, and I'm ready to walk. Let's see how long it takes me today. I just want to give a shout out to Wobblerocket again at BlueSky. Yesterday was his first day hitting the gym after walking, and he's doing great. We also got another person to join us, another content creator, Magpie. He does some great videos on YouTube. I'll post Magpie's and Wobblerocket's BlueSky information and their YouTube channels. You gotta check them out. Magpie does D&D creation using a Magpie method. Wobblerocket does a lot of retro NES games. He streams them. So be sure to check those guys out when you get some time here. So, like I said, second day walking. It is nasty out here, but I'll survive. I'm big. The whole point I can survive doing this walk is I'm insulated. So let's do this. All right. So, yesterday I talked about a PC of mine, Zogon, the Gloomstalker Ranger. Today, let's see, what do I want to talk about? Let's talk about the PC I just finished playing in the campaign that wrapped up a couple weeks ago, Raspar. Raspar was a half-elf, Swashbuckler rogue, Archfey Warlock multi-class. He was fun to play. He did 2-weapon fighting, dual wielder, rapier, short sword, or scimitar and rapier, sorry. Kept switching it up there. Let's see. And used his Eldritch Blast, of course, for range fights. Whoa, sorry. Wind is kind of cold here. His backstory's kind of cool. Him and his buddy, sorcerers. They love cheating. And gambling in casinos or in pubs. You know, cheating people. Cheating on the dice, cheating on the cards. Well, one day, him and his buddy got caught cheating a magic user. Well, needless to say, that caster wasn't happy and banished them to this new Fey realm, this new Fey plane of existence that LeBeau homebrewed, and it was the world we were playing in, spin-off of the Mad Mage campaign we had run. So, Raspar and his buddy end up in this Fey realm. They find their way to this casino being run by this Archfey called the Live Bearer. Well, being the people they were, they tried cheating in this casino too. Well, they got caught. Live Bearer wasn't too happy. He killed his Raspar's buddy. Threatened to kill Raspar as well, unless Raspar went to work for him. You see, the Live Bearer loved memories. Not sure if he fed off of them, was made more powerful by him. Never really got to there before the campaign ended, but he needed Raspar to bring people to the casino so he can feed off their memories. Raspar agreed. Livebearer said, do this for 2 weeks and I'll send you home. Raspar didn't have the power to get himself home at that time. So, Raspar was a good little soldier. Got some new powers being an Archfey Warlock. And brought party members to him. light bearer would feed off them, send the Raspar back out. Problem was, this didn't go on for just 2 weeks. We got some geese flying overhead. We got, wasn't just for 2 weeks. In time, Raspar realized that when the light bearer was feeding off the memories of the party members he was bringing in, he was also resetting his own memories. So Raspar thought the deal was made just the day before. So he's in a constant state of waiting for the 2 weeks to happen to be freed and returned home. Well, what light bearer didn't realize was because he became Raspar's patron, every time he removed his memories, a little bit was left behind. So in time, Raspar figured this out. So Raspar managed to convince the light bearer to let him go out again on another mission. This time he ended up in some guild. And in time, he brought many guild members back. Guild party members to the casino on missions to figure out what was going on at the casino. Well, the bad part for Raspar was none of these party members were very strong. So, Raspar couldn't defeat the light bearer yet, which was the only way you can get out of this pact with him. He had to defeat him. Let's make a long story short here. Raspar ended up with the party, but they never made it back to the casino before the campaign ended. If they did get back there and defeated the light bearer, Raspar would have been the one to get the kill, maybe. And during part of it, it was worked out between me and LeBeau, the DM, that something was going to happen to where Raspar was going to get his true powers back, where he was actually a celestial warlock, Pete, not a Archfey. So in the middle of the fight, he was going to switch his patrons. So I'd go from a Archfey Warlock to a Celestial Warlock right in the middle of the fight. It was going to be kind of cool. There's a lot more involved with it. Well, like I said, we never got there. Not a big deal. We might revisit that plan again, and as with all PCs that never made it to level 20, always a chance they can come back. Whew. This walk's a little harder today. I don't know if you can hear the wind on the getting picked up on the mic, but it is a bit blustery out here right now. It's at 34-mile-an-hour winds, wind chill of 17, so it feels like it's 7 degrees out here. At least it's not snowy today. Whew, sorry. I'm gonna catch my breath here. One lap done. Starting on my quarter of the way through the second lap. It's the best part about doing these videos while I'm doing this is by talking to you guys, talking about D&D. I don't focus on the walk. Focus on what I'm trying to say. I know it comes out bits and pieces sometimes, and I have to correct myself. My brain works a little faster than my mouth sometimes, and vice versa. Sometimes my mouth works a little faster than my brain. Woo, it is really cold. I'm gonna keep switching up my hands here. There's one other thing that came up on the BlueSky today, and it's something I did a video on when I talked about player etiquette at the table. Somebody, I believe it was Magpie actually, ask for hot takes on D&D topics. My hot take is, if you're sitting at a table playing with other people, make sure you're freaking clean. Make sure you don't have BO. Take a shower with soap and water. Wear clean clothes. You know, I understand people sweat, and especially if their jobs require it. But if you know you're going to be sitting at a table playing a game with other people, doesn't matter what it is, take a damn shower, people. When did we nerds become the great unwashed? We had to start playing, stop playing D&D at our friendly local game store. Because after COVID, when the mask requirements were removed, we would be in the game store playing D&D. There'd be 10 tables filled with people playing D&D, but there'd be also Magic the Gathering tournament going on. I gotta tell you, not trying to insult anybody here, but you walked into that store, you were hit with a wave of BO. So, guys, girls, clean clothes, soap and water. When you sit down at the table, be presentable. We don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. That's all I'm asking. I don't think it's too much to ask. Just take time. There's lots of player etiquette. Being clean's one of them. Respecting the DM's another. Respecting the other players is huge. Let the other players have their moment. You know, don't try and talk too loud. I was talking with somebody else on BlueSky today about this exact subject. He goes, I have hearing issues. So if the table chatter's loud, when I'm a player or a DM, I have a hard time hearing what I need to hear. You know, I hate shushing people, but sometimes you gotta ask people to be a little quieter. I get it. When it's not your turn, it can get kind of boring. Also, I'm a big guy. My voice carries. I have to make a conscious effort to talk at a whisper when I'm at a table. I don't do it all the time, let's be honest. I'm guilty of this one myself. But it's what you gotta do sometimes. Just respect the other players. You know, like I said, I don't mean to offend anybody, but sometimes some things just gotta be said. Sometimes people just gotta realize you're sitting at a table with people. Treat it like you would family. Chances are you're going to spend more time with the people at the table playing D&D than you do your own family. So let's make it a good time overall. Whew. This walk is tough today. Thankfully, I'm almost done. Coming up on the end of it. Let's see. Didn't get the exact mileage yesterday. Let's see what it is today. It is... My Fitbit's not working for some reason. There we go. Nope, still not working. Oh well. It's just under a mile. Not sure how close to a mile it's under, but it's there. So, thanks for listening. This one was a little bit more rambling. Raspar story went faster than I thought it would. So, check out Wobblerocket, check out Magpie. There's some great people on BlueSky, great content creators. It's a great community. You should come join us. Biggest thing, be nice to each other, accept each other, love each other. Oh, I'm almost done. That means it's time for a beverage of something and some vegetables, I think. And then it's going to be time to roll some dice. Thanks for listening.